Hey, good morning, Shlog fans. It is Tuesday morning. It's got lots of new snow. The pup loves it. Hey, Leia, say hi. Say hi. That's a good girl. And yeah, we're out of Peach, doing our morning walk, try to get some miles in, try to get fit so I can have even more fun on my dirt bike and start the week off right. I think today we should get to put a top end in a 350. It's a 2012 or 13 350 XEW. We'll be putting a piston, cam chain, tensioner, all that good stuff in that thing, and then also servicing the suspension, new tires and boosters. So big project. Probably won't finish it all today. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, then stick with us for this video. And if you like what we're doing, give us the thumbs up. It's really means a lot. Also, if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe if you think we've earned it. And share this with all your friends that need to learn how to do stuff on their motorcycles so that they're not the ones broken down on your big trip to come see us and ride with us in Montrose. So, guys, have an awesome day. I gotta keep walking. Dog has gotta keep it up. And yeah, we'll see you when we get to the shop. All right, we made it to the shop, and now we're gonna finish up this 300 that we tuned Electron up and got it running really good. Now, last thing I got to do is install this rear caliper radiator from System Tech Racing. If you ride a KTM and you are a brake dragger, this thing is absolutely necessary. If you're not a brake dragger, then you got no problems. I am, and for whatever reason, my Yamaha doesn't have this problem, but my KTM, when I try to go fast, to be honest, not very fast for me, but when I try to go faster, I usually end up losing my rear brake because I boil it, and then it sucks, and you almost crash, or you do crash, you go off the trail. So I've tried everything from bleeding the brakes, putting better fluid in, putting super high-end fancy fluid like this, which is awesome. It never really totally solved the problem. I honestly did not believe in this, but I tried one because why not? And it fixes it, no joke. He also makes a part that goes here that extends the reservoir to hold more fluid. Honestly, I mean, it's cool looking because it's orange or silver or blue, but I don't think you need it. It's not the part that's helping. Adding more fluid is it's obvious that that's a good idea, but it's not enough fluid really to make much of a difference. This thing works. So I'm going to put this thing on, show you kind of how we do that. So you loosen the adjuster first because you got to get that out to put it into his banjo bolt. And if you take this out and then try to loosen it, it's not impossible, but it's a lot harder than what I just did right there. This job is messy, so yeah, get over it. It's really hard to like catch all this, so just get used to the fact that there's going to be brake fluid everywhere for at least a little bit. It's pretty cool. It comes with all new crush washers, which is nice. So you slide this in, slide the brake up, crush washer, cooler, crush washer. Take the bleeder, which you're going to need here real soon to bleed these again. There we go. Now we'll get our syringe and hose so we can bleed this whole system. Just a little bit of fluid there. Get that close to the top, like that. Then we can pump it to bleed it. See the air that came out of there? Let's see. Those little bubbles, that's a good thing. Getting all those guys out. And while you're bleeding this, make sure you keep an eye over here because that will go down, and if you're not careful, you get too far down, then you'll suck air and have to continue the whole process. So got to keep an eye. Let me back up here, kind of show you what I'm doing, just pushing. So one of the keys to the way I bleed these brakes is with this hose going uphill, and I do have a one-way valve here, but it honestly doesn't work that well. But with it going uphill, the bubbles are wanting to go up, so when you let up on the brake pedal, it doesn't want to suck bubbles back in. The syringe actually helps a lot with that, more than this, because it moves out as the fluid goes up. So you can just kind of pump. See, there's a bubble. Pump. There's lots of bubbles. So I'm gonna close that. Feel how it feels. Actually feels pretty good, but we're still getting some bubbles. So I'm gonna put a little more fluid back in. I'm gonna crack this, and I'm gonna push and push. You see those bubbles coming out? Ooh, look at that. It's clearing up. It's looking really good. So actually I feel pretty good about that. Tighten that up. Feel the brake. Feels really good. Fluid level's good. It's above the sight glass, so what we can do is drop our cap back in. As with everything, start it with your hands, not with a tool. Tighten your back down. Come back, double check that's tight. It is, and we're good. Rear caliper radiator installed. Check out systemtechracing.com for those. I stock them here at the shop, but and I'd love to sell you one if you want to. You can call us here at the shop or email me at morgan@highland-cycles.com, or you can just go straight to System Tech's website, buy one from John. John Bruckbauer is the man, and I fully support him and all the things he makes. They are awesome. He's a little company. He's based in Longmont, Colorado. Good dude. And he arguably used to be really, really fast. He actually still is really fast. He just says that he's not anymore. So right now I'm going to button this thing back up, call the customer, let him know it's ready to go so he can pop some wheelies. So guys, you get to meet a new guy today. He is here kind of trying out for the job of mechanic, and he probably didn't really bargain for the fact that he's going to be on film, but that's part of the deal here. So meet Zach. He is currently changing mousses and doing a great job. This is his second set today, actually. So while he's doing it and struggling, we'll definitely get a little bit of that on camera. We won't call this an instructional video because I don't know how well it's going to go. This is his first one that's actually brand new. The last one was old mousses and old tires, so it was a lot easier. Yeah, we're working on 350 XCFW that is going to get a top end. Unfortunately, so this is part of the daily Shlog of my life. We ordered piston, cam chain, all this stuff. Everything, when I ordered it, said it was in stock. Gaskets, not in stock. So those are back ordered. We had to order them from another company. They'll still get here this week. We should still get this thing done this week, which would be good. But he's also having us do new tires and mousses and service the suspension. So you'll get to watch Zach do suspension too, which he's already done on his bike. So we should be good. Oh, look, it's starting. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, exactly. So that's fine right there. Then I grab your 2 irons, just whichever 2. There you go. And I use the curved ends for this. There you go. You can get them. It's kind of easier to tuck them in there. And then come over here. Wherever. As far over as you can, because the further over, the more likely it is to stay. So there you go. Now move one of them. Oop. That's all right. So yeah, that's why try to tuck this down like that and then come up as far that way as you can. Because, I mean, sometimes it's a bear, right? But there you go. So now you need to move one. I would maybe, I don't know, whichever one, that one. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, this is working good. Here. The moose is kind of coming back up, but that's okay. Stand on the stand. There you go. There we go. Nice. So now I would come over to this side.
Finish at that beadlock.
Well, finish it as, yeah, at the beadlock. There we go. So that might go. If not, you take another bite. There you go. Cool. All right. And get that over on the correct side of the beadlock. They say in the construction world, now we got our pants off. So there we go. This can be uber frustrating sometimes because it can like want to slip off of that thing every time. A little bit. But there we go. First real brand new Nitro Moose. Did a good job. So now he's got a front to do, and then we're going to start taking suspension parts off of this thing. All right, so Zach is now working on forks. He's done forks before, so that's good. And he is learning new style because his forks are actually old, or not old, older now, whatever. Anyway, closed chamber forks. Now we're working on some open chamber forks. I will, by the way, put a card right up here if you want to see the in-depth open chamber fork video that we have. I'm not going to make poor Zach like show you everything about this. We're going to go easy on him. This is his first day. But yeah, so we're going to do this. It's going to be cool. Oh, and you guys never see my sink. There's the sink there. I know I'm always dumping stuff in it, but that's what it looks like. And there's the bucket that it drains to that we can then like put over in the waste oil drum. So this is kind of the setup. If you guys haven't actually seen all of this, this pan also has a drain there to that, which I need to empty relatively soon. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, just a stainless steel pan that we had made. Local guys made it for us. Had them just welded up. Super simple. Put it at an angle so everything runs down. And then had them put a bung in the end for a drain, and it'll work good. And we're looking at this. So see that right there? That doesn't look factory. Maybe one of you guys can comment below if you've ever seen KTM forks with that mark on them. It's definitely been peened over, but it doesn't look like they've been valved, and it doesn't have any stickers on it like it was valved. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. I mean, it's no big deal, but just looks different than most. Okay, there we go. There's the circlip that I never show you coming out. And so we were actually just, by the way, an aside to Zach doing fork seals, just got visited by a no messing around official real deal Speedway bike. Super stoked. I guess they're opening up a Speedway track in Grand Junction, which is just an hour north of us. Really happy to hear that because it's one of the coolest sports ever. If you guys don't know, Speedway, I believe, is the only motorcycle sport where you're not allowed to have brakes. That's always a good thing. Safety third is one of my favorite sayings. That might be like safety sixth. I don't know. But it's super rad. I'm really stoked about that. So yeah, I'm all like giddy because there was a legitimate like European Speedway bike here. I'll put a picture of it right here. My buddy Kurt Bechtold just bought the thing over in Denver, and he's bringing it over here and dialing it in and hopefully going to go racing this summer. Oh, man, the sun came out. It's a beautiful day. I'm out here with the dog. My dog. The new guy is putting forks back together, so that's awesome. Really excited about having Zach on board. I think this could work out really good. He's a bicycle mechanic by trade right now, but rides dirt bikes and is really stoked on learning. So it's I think it's going to be good. We'll find out. You guys will get to find out with me, so that's cool. He's kind of trying out right now. I'm out here talking about him right now so that he doesn't feel too self-conscious, which is awesome. And he seems actually totally down with being on the camera, so that's cool. But yeah, beautiful day here in Montrose. As you saw earlier in the video, I was walking through a whole bunch of snow. It's melting really fast, which means the water is going into the ground, which means the traction is coming up, the dust is going down, and we're getting real close to time for dirt bikes for me. Just another 20-something days, and that's just not bad. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, great day here at the shop. Happy to have a new guy that we're training. Happy to have awesome work to do. And yeah, I'm excited. Let me just say something that I believe wholeheartedly in, and that's what we're doing to this 350 is we're doing things to make it more awesome again, and not just buying new stuff. So I'm excited. Oh, hey guys, heading home from the shop. Sorry today's Shlog was a little short and not super in-depth and into anything, because I'm helping Zach, who might end up being our new mechanic. He's kind of trying out, so yeah, sorry we didn't go super deep into anything. It was a good day, great day at the shop, because we're getting to work on dirt bikes, and that's always awesome. So I'm gonna go home. Tonight is date night with my wife. We do that every Tuesday night. So I'm gonna sign off right now, and I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately, desperately hope that you find some time to ride your dirt bikes!